Hi students, you have already read the Vietnam War section of your history book, and what we're going to do now is probably familiar to you because we've done it in class before. You've closed your book. You are to retell the outline that is provided here. You didn't have to write your own outline this time. And you're going to turn the outline into sentences. Here is an example of how you might do that. In North Vietnam, the country had become communist and was being led by Ho Chi Minh. Do you see I used Roman numeral 1? Now, I'm not necessarily going to use all the dress-ups that you see in the checklist. Right now, I'm just practicing putting these sentences right here into, putting these words into sentences. So if I was doing number 1 right here, I might say something like, I might say many countries were afraid that North Vietnam would invade South Vietnam, which was involved in a civil war. And then for number 2, I might say, sadly, the Viet Cong were supported by China and the USSR. You see? So I'm working on creating sentences. Number 3. Many American men were drafted at the ages of 18 to 25 and had to go and fight in Vietnam. Line 4. In 1968, President Johnson was so unpopular, he did not run for office again. 5. President Nixon was elected, and he promised to bring the troops home from Vietnam. 6. Vietnam was then united as a communist country. And 7. Many years later, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial was built in Washington, D.C., period. There are many names written on the Veterans Memorial, the names of those who died. So you'll work on making sentences there. When you're finished with the sentences, which is what we just did, you are ready to write down your sentences and use this checklist that you've printed out to help you with your variety. Do not forget to label the dress-ups in the right margin. This can be handwritten or typed. I don't mind either way. Send me your final copy. Make sure you have labeled your dress-ups and numbered your openers. I don't need to see your checklist. I will have one sitting next to me when I grade your paper. I know you can do a very good job on this, especially with a printout of this page sitting next to you.